You wake up sweating like a busted sprinkler. Phone reads 101. Your brain mutters, "Nope. That number isn't random." Your immune system just cranked the thermostat on purpose. Immune cells spot intruders, send chemical postcards called cytokines, and demand heat now. The hypothalamus raises the set point. Muscles shiver to make warmth, blood vessels clamp down. First you feel cold, then you roast. It's the body's two-step. Conserve heat, then cook the threat. Here's the twist nobody tells you. Many pathogens stumble when your internal temp rises. Wait, this part's wild. Fever speeds cellular chemistry. White cells sprint like emergency teams. Antibodies form quicker. Pathogens' enzymes wobble. The battlefield slowly tilts in your favor. Yeah, science did that. You're welcome. But crank the temp too high and the machinery complains. Proteins misfold, enzymes falter, organs grumble. There's a cost-benefit tightrope the body walks. Pattern interrupt. Not impressed? Fine, go back to scrolling. This chapter actually explains survival. Symptoms read like a bad date. Chills, sweating, pounding headache, aching muscles, zero appetite. Those complaints are functional signals, annoying alerts from a system doing its job. Clinicians read fever patterns like secret codes, continuous, remittent, intermittent, relapsing. Each pattern whispers clues, viral, bacterial, or something exotic that might need different testing. Mini cliffhanger. Later I'll show how old-school doctors used fevers to decode outbreaks. Kids spike higher because their thermostats overshoot. Febrile seizures look terrifying but often pass. Still monitor, hydrate, stay calm, and avoid turning a high temp into a DIY drama. People Google obsessively, fever causes. What to do for fever? Fever symptoms adults. How to reduce fever. Other hot searches. Fever home remedies. Fever versus heat stroke. Fever duration. Viral versus bacterial. Fever signs. Those keyword phrases are SEO gold. Drop them in titles, descriptions, and tags if you publish. Mini cliffhanger. One search is basically panic dressed as science. I'll name it in a moment. Treatment is mostly common sense. Rest, fluids, cool compresses, light clothing, and sensible rest. Antipyretics like acetaminophen or ibuprofen ease symptoms and make you functional, not magically cured. Lowering the number improves comfort and sleep. It doesn't always speed immune clearance. Nuance matters. If fever is absurd, persistent, or paired with confusion, breathing trouble, or a strange rash, get help. Wait, this part's wild again. Fevers shaped medical history and nudged how diseases were understood. At a cellular level, mild fever accelerates reactions, immune signaling amplifies, pathogens often falter. Push past a ceiling, and proteins misfold, enzymes stumble, cells complain, benefit flips into harm.
Ouch!
That balancing act explains why your body raises temperature, but keeps strict checks in place. Practical tips. Sip electrolyte drinks. Keep the room cool but not icy. Wear thin layers, and rest in dim light. Use antipyretics exactly as directed. Correct dosing matters, less guesswork, more logic for kids. Avoid debunked hacks like alcohol rubs or extreme forced cooling. They can stress circulation dangerously.
Emotional truth.
Fevers trigger panic because humans hate uncertainty. Routines and a calm watcher soothe panic. If anxious, try small steady things, slow sips, soft sounds, dim lights, and someone to check in on you. Pattern interrupt. Here's the twist. Nobody tells you a mild fever after vaccination can mean learning. Not universal, not glamorous, but a low-grade post-vaccine fever often signals immune memory forming. Mini cliffhanger. The Google panic search? How high is too high? People want one number. Medicine gives context. Rule of thumb. Adults seek urgent care if temp is greater than or equal to 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, or if confusion, breathing trouble, or collapse occurs. Infants under 3 months with any fever need immediate medical attention. Kids with seizures need evaluation fast. Numbers help, but context matters. Age, meds, immune status, and symptoms change the decision. Final checklist. Hydrate, rest, monitor trends, use antipyretics for comfort, and seek help for danger signs. If in doubt, combine persistence, severity, and odd symptoms. Don't rely on a single thermometer reading. Quick SEO reminder, use phrases like fever causes, Fever symptoms adults, how to reduce fever, fever home remedies. Those lines pull clicks because people search them when panic meets curiosity. Use them thoughtfully. Mini cliffhanger. If this internal battlefield fascinated you, wait until the sequel unpacks cellular repair. Next video breaks down how tiny micro tears in muscle become real strength and size, inflammation to gain. If you think fever's wild, wait until you see how lifting turns microscopic damage into muscle gold. Click the end screen. Your mind's about to get an upgrade. The story continues in How Do Our Muscles Grow? Thank you for watching. Please like, comment your opinion, and subscribe to our small channel to stay tuned.